Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, and today we are going to be watching Call of the Night, Yofukashi no Uta. I am super excited because, I mean, this show, I've thought a few times while watching it that, like, okay, I'm going to, there's going to be a point in this show where I'm going to be like, I mellow out on it, like I don't get bored of it. I just mellow out on it and don't have that like excitement to watch it anymore. I haven't reached that point yet, surprisingly. I thought it would be around episode 3, but then they started introducing Akira, and as we got to know Akira, I actually really liked her, and I've started to like the dynamics between all the characters, and the fact that Akira is like only the first character they've introduced, and I think in the OP there were like several characters. There were like many characters there, so I feel like there's more to come. So I mean, if the other characters are going to be on the same level as Akira and Nazuna and Ko, then I'm here for it. I'm really excited for that. But yeah, it's just been so much fun lately, like a nice, fun, cute, funny, and yeah, a little bit deep at times, just a little bit. It's not like it's going into heavy topics, but it's just a little bit deep with some of the themes that they're going into. So yeah, with that, I mean, there's not much to talk about here. I will say, for those who don't know, for those who are not currently supporting me in any way that you can, please make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, I have a Patreon, so if you go into the description, you can find my Patreon. You can subscribe to that, and you will get access to full-length reactions of these shows, as well as extra content. I think now have an Oshinoko manga review video, like thoughts and review type video, just me talking about the manga of Oshinoko. And what else? There's also early access to a bunch of shows that I'm watching, including One Piece and Death Note and more, so please make sure to jump on that as soon as you can. But anyway, we're just going to get into Yofukashi no Uta episode 5. Here we go. Yeah. They're still playing games. Man, she's just bored as hell. Oh, it's so frustrating. Yeah, I know. It's so frustrating. I hate that. I'm glad to see it's worldwide. Man, she's so bored. This is kind of sad. Go to clubs, girl.
Yeah.
Aww. That's so cute. Not just the cat, but her reaction to the cat is adorable. Man, you need a waterproof one. Or just like put it in one of those waterproof bags. Does she show up in photos? I wonder. Her hair's not done the same way. Yeah, and she's not in her usual skin tight getup. Look, she looks like the Hunchback. It's lonely in there. Yeah, in a way, getting new emotions is good. That's true. It just feels fresh. I mean, I think other than liking her more, seeing her just in something different. Sometimes seeing someone in environments you're not used to is makes you see them in a different light.
おーい。
ナズナちゃん今すぐ
check if I'm in love.
まあ末と言われたら
お願いします
It's
血を
kind
吸
of
われる
cute.
ことに冷静になれるという点もう一つは感情
Ah,
の確認
it's interesting that having his blood sucked calms his emotions, like someone casting calm emotions on you in D&D.
誰だって初めては怖いだろ
手加減できねえぞ。
I know she's sucking his blood, but just the hugging part of it is very cute. I just love hugging in anime. I'd rather a good hug scene than a good kiss scene
痛み
generally.
と快感を伴うナズナちゃん休憩で
Oh no, is it a love
本
hotel?
当だ。休んでく
I'm guessing this is a love
ゲームも
hotel.
できるってそういう場所って知ってたナズナちゃんのバカ
知ってて連れ込んだんじゃないの？血を吸えば味で何を考えてるかってのはなんとなくわかるんだよ。
Ah,
こうくんが私をどういう目で見てるのかとかね。
that's kind of
お
personal.
風呂上がりの私は
そりゃ目標は好きになることだけど
You can also be attracted to
そういう目
friends,
で見てるって
you know?
ナズナちゃんありがとう
おおそうだこういうとこってエッチなビデオが見れるはずだから
I don't want to.
隣の部屋にプレッシャーかけようぜ
趣味悪すぎる
You have to
有
pay.
料のやつやん気が利かね
ナズナちゃんみたいな迷惑客対策でしょうねこいつ吸ったことあるとか聞いたらすげえ嫌だもん
あのさ
He thinks of it so much as a metaphor for sex.
何あれか
And I think a lot of the time she just, you know, doesn't even think about it as anything.
よしよしよし私はもともと添い寝屋だよ
A professional cuddler? I mean, I guess I'd hire
エッチな
one.
店じゃんコスプレ十分すぎるっつうの
それじゃなくて正式な衣装なんだけどなはいこれ
お
どれがいい
I only saw standard cuddle and the massage one. I didn't see the one in the
オプション
middle.
は取るけど気持ちいいっすか
まあ決して横島な気持ちでマッサージコースを選んだわけで
How did you not have anything dirty on your mind?
断じてそんな気持ちはない
I mean, it's a
次は
massage
前から失
course.
礼しますね
断じて
リンパ
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
たまるんすよ
Man, with those sharp nails? Like, she pushes a little further and you get
人の血吸うために
stabbed.
さ結構うまいだろ
Oh, is she gonna stab
マッサー
him?
ジコースさぞ人気
Because
だ
that'd be a good way to get blood.
わかる
Pierce him and then
や
drink
っ
it.
ぱね
僕は自分で思っているより嫉妬深いのだろうでも
Maybe she's not gonna
それだ
stab
けじゃ
him.
ない知りたいのだ
この壺から来ているとの説もあります
なんてためになる話だ
もしかしたらこの壺に関係あるのかもなコウ君おいで
Don't drink his blood again. Is that what you're gonna
そろ
do?
そろいいよな
You've done it already tonight. Surely he doesn't have enough blood for you.
誰か聞きました
Delivery?
うん
Who
あ
dat?
やべ客じゃん
A customer?
看板しまうの忘れてたっけあの客はマッサージコースを気に入ってたから頼んだぞ
What? Does he have to give her the
お前が添い
massage?
寝屋になるんだ
Would the customer be okay with that? I guess she probably doesn't know who it is.
あら女の子の手
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, okay, no, I think
店長はちょっと
I'm gonna
休んで
leave.
まして
マッサージコースで
Really? You're okay with it? Okay.
ナズナちゃん
よっしゃー私が1位じゃん少し疲れた OL
You know who she is?
体をこれから触るのだよ
最低だな
Honestly, no, because massages are really hard to do.
店内で客に対してそんな不誠実な態度で接していいわけないだろ味を知れ味を
反論の余地がね優等生かよスケベでホテル代だって女に払わせて恥ずかしくないんか
やっぱりマッサージなんて
Yeah, I don't know if you should
大丈夫大
be
丈
giving him massage if you don't know how to do
夫やっ
it.
たようにすればいいよ
I would feel ripped off as a customer if it was like, oh, this is your first massage and you have no training.
オビにまたチューしてあげるからね
Oh my god, whoa, really? That's it? You have cash no ta. You know what, that episode felt really short, and it's not really much happened, did it? It was like Nazuna was bored, she went to take a bath, Ko realized, well, Ko was like super attracted to her, or very confused about what he felt, but I think that was just attraction. It wasn't love, but it was attraction. They went to a love hotel, she gave him a massage, and then he talked about giving this, well, they talked about him giving this new girl a massage. And that was it. But it was just like, they were all just like a series of, you know, very simple scenes that I wouldn't think would make up an entire episode, but I guess they did. It didn't, I mean, it was, I don't know how to feel about it, you know? Like, it was definitely a lot of fun, and I enjoyed every second of the episode, really. But then I just also, I'm like, but nothing happened. I want more to happen. But I don't really want to complain about that, because if nothing happened and I still enjoyed it that much, then it doesn't matter if anything happened. But at the same time, I want to have had stuff happen. Like, I at least wanted them to get past whatever this massage storyline is going to be, you know? This doesn't feel like a 2-episode storyline, but maybe it is. Maybe he starts doing it and then he probably gets to know this woman, and then something will happen and she'll introduce him to something or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like she's going to be somewhat important if they're going to leave that on a cliffhanger, you know, instead. Oh, like if they just play out the scene, they could have cut out, like, you know, one of the extended bath scenes or whatever, or the extended monologue that he had in the middle there. They could have cut that out if it's going to be a short scene. So I'm assuming that it's actually going to be quite a long setup, and that's setting up for this new character, I'm guessing. But yeah, you know what? But I don't know. Like, I feel like, you know what? Without knowing what's gonna come, and maybe I'll talk more about this next week if I remember. Without knowing what's gonna come, I feel like maybe the episode should have ended when she looked through the peephole, you know, and she looked through the peephole and saw the woman, and then it's like she goes, "Oh, it's a customer," and that's where the episode ends. It just feels like there was like a setup here that isn't gonna get payoff. But it doesn't matter. It's not a criticism of the show. This is absolute, like, the tiniest little nitpickings, and, like, I don't know what's coming next, so I might watch next episode and go, oh, no, that makes perfect sense why they did it this way. Okay, so we got to see Nazuna sort of on her own, which is something we don't really see often, just, like, her just at home, and she's just, like a lot of us when we're, like, waiting for something. You know, when you've got something later in the day, you know, you have, like, I don't know, let's say a party at 7 p.m. and, you know, you wake up at, like, I wake up at midday. I know you probably don't, but I do, so I'm going to say that. So you wake up midday, and then you go and you know, have lunch, and you have a shower and do all that sort of stuff, and then you're just sitting there and you're like, okay, I have, like, 6 hours to go before the party. And you're like, what can I do for 6 hours? And you go do something, and you come back and you're like, it's only been half an hour. And then you go do something else, and then it's like, oh my god, that only took 15 minutes. Like, and it just feels so slow. And it's like, you've got the world as your oyster, you can do whatever you want. But it's too open, and all you want to do is just do that thing you're waiting for. And like the next day, when you don't have something planned, the day can fly by. Like, you can find stuff to do all day, it's fine, you know, you almost don't have enough time in the day. But when you're waiting for something later on, it's excruciating. I find it interesting that Ko talks about how, like, the biting helps him in two ways. One, it confirms if he's in love or not, and two, he can use it to sort of calm down because he gets super panicky. And actually that makes a lot of sense and explains a lot of his behavior. Like, he'll be super incredibly flustered and talk a lot and whatever throughout the night, and then he'll get bitten, and then he'll be chill and mellow, which, I mean, I guess is probably like a post-nut clarity metaphor. But it also works for blood, right? Like, you know, you lose blood, you lose that's literally your life force going through you. Like, so yeah, it is going to mellow you out. I can't imagine that feeling. I mean, I think I've had blood taken out of me before, but I can't remember it or why. But I just feel like it would feel so strange, like to have like someone sucking it out of you and like the teeth piece. I hate the thought of it, you know, like when I like really sit down and think about it, I hate it. Like, yeah, the scenes, it's like they shoot the scenes. I say shoot them, they don't shoot them, they draw them in a way where it's like, you know, it's a very intimate scene, it's very close, you know, it's this really sensual moment between these two. But then you hear the sound and it's like, and it's like someone's like getting the last bits of a milkshake out of a McDonald's cup, and you just, but it's like your blood. Yeah, crazy. Also the massage thing. I mean, okay, so her job was this cuddle service where she also gave massages to people. And yeah, I imagine she's probably good at massages. And you know, she's a very good at teasing people and stuff, so people would probably be repeat customers when they get a massage from her, right? I get how she could make money and stuff, but then now she's like tired. But she said like she's tired. Did she only ever have one customer a night? I guess so. Like, is that enough for, like, what if you had two people come to your door at the same time? You had a line of two people. What would she do? I feel like, I mean, I think she's not that tired. She's just like incredibly lazy and just is like, well, no, you do it. And now she's already committed herself to not doing it. She doesn't want to turn back now. She's already like got herself in that mood of like, I don't want to do work, you know. So so she's just accepting anything to make Ko do it for her. But yeah, anyway, very good episode. It may not have sounded like it from what I initially said after I watched the episode. I didn't mean for it to sound negative. It wasn't a critique on the show. It really was a very good episode. And I'm just enjoying this show so much. You know, it's just so much fun, so relaxing. I feel like I talk a lot during it just because it is exciting and fun, but also they're not saying stuff that's so in depth that I have to focus so heavily on the dialogue, you know. But yeah, very enjoyable. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And I have a Patreon account, so if you want full-length reactions or early access, go down to the description below. I also have an Oshi no Code thoughts and reactions and reviews and whatever on a video on that on the Patreon now. It's exclusive to Patreon, so go check that out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.